In our last episode, video transmissions from the new Macross broadcasting system accidentally caught the attention of Britai, commander of the Zentradi forces. Ordering one of his Cyclops scout recon ships to investigate, Britai found the end results were not exactly as planned. Not only were the Zentradi spies baffled by what they saw, they were almost killed by Lieutenant Rick Hunter, who was flying a recon mission of his own at the time. The spies escaped death and returned to Britai with their report.
They were wearing these little military costumes.
And looking at them just gave me this strange feeling I can't explain.
I still believe they were,
You see, Sir Braun here believes that they just might be weapons.
They're not weapons.
What do you think they are?
Enough, be quiet. It's apparent nobody knows what he's talking about.
It's too bad the recorder was blown up.
I think we should deploy another reconnaissance patrol.
And I believe it would be advantageous to capture one of them alive, Commander.
To examine here?
Yes, Commander.
What? No.
What do you mean, no?
He means no. It's a weapon, I'm telling you.
You got a big mouth.
And you got a broken mouth.
Stop this at once, all of you!
Well, I didn't have anything to do with it, sir. It was Braun and Rico.
That's because I'm sure that what we saw were enemy weapons, sir.
And I think he's right.
I don't think so.
Because you're an idiot.
Enough of this babbling. You were given an assignment and you bungled it. Now get out!
Aye, sir.
We must resolve this and put an end to this bickering. It's bad for the morale of the men, sir.
You're right. Your point is well taken.
In that case, I would suggest that we begin to act more aggressively, Commander.
I like nothing better than aggression. Exodor, I think we should discuss this matter further in my quarters.
The stress of constant battle against the alien forces has taken its toll on SDF-1. Much of the robotechnology on the space battle fortress is no longer functioning properly. However, Captain Global and his crew have managed to get a radio transmission through to the United Earth Defense Headquarters.
Sir, I'm receiving a priority response signal from Earth Headquarters.
So we've finally gotten through to them, eh? All right, Lisa, you can punch up the audio for me now.
Yes, sir.
This is Earth Headquarters to SDF-1. Go ahead, sir.
Captain Gloval, due to the possibility that our security may have been breached and this transmission intercepted by the enemy, I cannot give you the information you request about our support systems. Fortunately, the enemy forces have been more interested in following you and the SDF-1 than in attacking Earth. Consequently, you are hereby requested to continue to keep them at bay and not, I repeat, not to return to Earth in an attempt to buy more time for us and deplete their energy. That is all.
So they expect us to be sitting ducks out here. Oh, forgive me, sir, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I understand your feelings. What they do need is to buy time for them.
What I don't understand is why the enemy didn't jam our communication signal this time, Captain. They've always tried to block every one of our transmissions before.
Because they're being clever this time and trying to intercept any information they can get.
I hadn't even thought about that, Captain.
We should join up with the Skull team now.
Roger, Lieutenant. Right behind you. I'm losing fuel, sir.
Hey, are you all right, Ben? It looks like you took a hit.
It's nothing, Rick. Just a scratch. I'll be okay.
Bridge control. This is Lieutenant Hunter. Vermilion team is heading back now.
SDF-1 calling Veritech Group Leader Hunter. You are not cleared to return to base yet.
One of my Veritechs has taken a direct hit.
If the plane is not damaged too severely, Lieutenant, I would prefer that your group remain in position.
Sir, the damage is really nothing to worry about.
I'll be the judge of that. I'm the leader, and I'm responsible for the safety of my men. I'm bringing the squadron in.
Are you telling me that you're deliberately disobeying instructions?
Commander Hayes, you seem to have forgotten what you learned at the Academy. There's no atmosphere here in space, and the smallest damage could prove to be fatal. And while you might feel perfectly safe gambling with our lives when you're safe and sound at your control desk, I'm not about to put my men in that kind of jeopardy.
Where do you come off giving me a lecture, Lieutenant Hunter?
That's enough, Commander Hayes. This time, Lieutenant Hunter just happens to be right. Now hear this, Vermilion Squadron. You will return to SDF-1 base right away. Lieutenant Hunter, you talk too much.
Whatever you say, sir.
I've been ordered to fire a warning shot across the bow of the SDF-1.
That sounds to me like one of Exodor's crazy ideas.
Yes, you happen to be right, and as usual, it leaves a great deal to be desired. I'm planning something else. Something a little bit more effective than what that fool has in mind.
Don't you think you'd be walking into trouble, though?
I'm not scared of him. Besides, what I have in mind will appear to be quite accidental.
What?
If I were to fire the warning shot right there, just high enough over the deck that it might happen to hit the radar tower.
Yeah, and if you blew the radar tower out, that would really be
a far more effective threat than a warning shot.
I think I'm being stood up.
Well, hello there, Lieutenant Hunter.
Huh?
Who are you waiting for?
Well,
Do you have a date?
Well, maybe.
Been waiting long?
No, I've only been here a couple of minutes.
Sure, mm-hmm. Is she really beautiful?
You bet. Beautiful isn't the word.
Oh, well, is she any prettier than we are?
Huh? It wouldn't be polite to make comparisons.
I guess she's beautiful then. Well, in that case, I'm not included.
Oh, yes, you are. We unattached girls gotta stick together.
Paging Lieutenant Rick Hunter. Paging Lieutenant Rick Hunter. Message for Lieutenant Rick Hunter. Are you Lieutenant Rick Hunter?
Don't know him. Hey, I'm Rick Hunter over here.
Thank you. You have a telephone call, Lieutenant Hunter.
All right, thank you. Lieutenant Rick Hunter here. Please go ahead.
I want to apologize.
You said you'd be here by 1. What's going on, Min-May?
Sammy, isn't her face familiar to you?
It's Min-May, the one who was crowned Miss Macross.
Well, it's just that my singing lesson was set back an hour, and I'm afraid I'm not going to make it.
You haven't had much time for me at all since you won that contest and became a celebrity.
Oh.
Does this mean you're going to be taking singing lessons every day? Huh?
I can't help it, Rick. I may have to. Because now they've decided they want to do a recording session with me.
It sounds like you're making a career out of this thing, Min-May.
Min-May, we have more important things to do than talk on the telephone. Now let's get started.
I really have to begin my rehearsal now. Goodbye.
Wait,
Chiron Squadron is now taking up its position. All guns are aimed and ready. You will commence firing in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Sir, the planet Palmyr's been destroyed. It looks like the enemy conducted some kind of weapons test.
All systems on yellow alert, Claudia.
Yes, Captain. All systems have been set on yellow alert.
Set our barrier at max defense strength and make sure all shields are up.
Now you may proceed.
You will now move the destroyer into firing position.
Destroyer aimed at enemy radar tower as ordered.
Strange, Captain. Captain, the enemy ship seems to be deliberately firing over our bow.
I guess they're going to fire a warning shot in hope of terrifying us.
Get them now!
No!
We'll be hit, sir!
What?
Is it over yet?
I thought they had stopped firing!
What in the world was that, Lisa?
Captain, my scope shows huge fragments of the planet coming at us. Captain, I've just received our radar report. They say it will take at least 5 hours for us to pass through the shower of meteorite fragments.
All right, Vanessa, let's look at it on the wide-range radar.
Yes, sir. Oh, the wide-range radar doesn't seem to be working, sir.
What?
It is fortunate they were able to survive.
And it is with no thanks to Chiron. He really went too far this time.
It's all right. It turned out for the best because now our next step will be easier.
Well, you may be right.
However, I am curious. Will they continue to fight without radar? Regal pods and tarantulas move out. Point 4 and 10 mil. Command sequence 350. All assault units should be ready and in position in 12 mil. Has the encoding been completed yet? Just one moment. Yes, sir, we're all done. We can transmit anytime. Very well. Once the mecha are positioned, send the message. Yes, sir.
Oh no! That's Lieutenant Hunter's Battloid, isn't it?
And the smallest damage could prove to be fatal, and while you might feel perfectly safe gambling with our lives when you're safe and sound at your control desk, I'm not about to put my men in that kind of jeopardy.
Lisa? Lisa, are you all right?
I'm fine. I was just daydreaming, that's all. I have to admit, Rick was right.
I can't make out this strange code. Hey, Kim, I'm receiving some kind of really weird transmission.
Probably a telesignal from Earth Defense Headquarters with a coded message for Captain Global.
But the source of the transmission doesn't seem to be Earth.
What's the problem?
Oh, well, I'm receiving a communication, but I'm not sure it's coming from Earth.
Well, Sammy, I suggest that we listen to it then.
Yes, sir.
In the name of the Zentradi forces, I order you to surrender. The last attack on your ship was a warning of what we will do. You cannot escape. If you wish to live, you must surrender at once.
It's a transmission from the aliens.
We repeat, in the name of the Zentradi forces, I order you to surrender. The last attack was only a warning.
Stop
Surrender at once.
I must admit they're truly amazing. They destroy our radar and within minutes speak to us in our own language. I want you to keep monitoring them constantly, Claudia.
What answer are we going to give them, Captain?
We'll just ignore their transmissions. A reply isn't warranted. Their threats are insulting. Think, Henry, think.
But what do you think the aliens are going to do, sir?
It seems obvious to me that they will begin a new offensive bombardment soon. Lisa, you're going on recon duty. What? I'll assign our VT cover squadron to escort you.
But, Captain...
Lisa!
Ironic, isn't it, Commander, that I was chosen to fly cover for you?
It really is. But I think we can handle it.
So they've taken the base. Now the move. Attack now!
They're mounting a surprise attack against us.
Ben, do not pursue.
Why not? Just let me at them.
Our mission is to guard the cat's eye.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, I've got 4 enemy pods at 4 o'clock.
Roger, Ben, you stay and fly cover for the cat's eye. Max and I will take out the enemy pods.
Don't leave me behind, Lieutenant.
I'll be fine. All of you go.
I don't believe it's safe for you without a guard, Commander Hayes.
I can protect myself. Now move out. I'm giving you a direct order. Do you understand?
All right, Max, Ben, you follow me.
Captain, the cat's eye is beginning to make its probe, sir.
And what do you detect?
Well, it's difficult to see because of all the planetary fragments that are still blocking our scanners, sir.
Change coordinates.
Changing, Commander.
Hey, I think these characters are really playing for keeps, Lieutenant. Do we have a battle plan for this sort of situation?
We're gonna pull back and resume our protection of the cat's eye.
I guess the worst is over. Wait a minute, that's too big to be a planetary fragment. Huh? Be careful.
The enemy recon vessel has been hit by fragments.
All survivors are to be captured, but none are to be harmed.
Cat's eye, Commander Hayes. This is Vermilion Leader. Please report your position. Commander Hayes, report your position.
The enemy survivors have been captured. They are now being brought aboard on the lower deck.
Hunter, you mustn't worry about me. You'd better get out of here now.
All right, Ben, let's try to hit them from below.
I'm running low too, sir.
Lieutenant Hunter, do you realize you're disobeying my orders?
This is no time for protocol, Commander. Watch out.
Micronians have broken into the lower deck holding area and are attempting to rescue the captives.
Your Excellency, wait for me! Uh-oh. Looks like that's it for my ammo, Lieutenant.
You, sir.
All right, I'll get Commander Hayes and we'll make a break for it. Commander Hayes, run! Fast! He's unbelievable! Hey, Ben, fire your missiles at 12 o'clock!
What for?
Never mind what for, just do it!
Okay.
burn through the airlock with your lasers, but you'll have to do it quickly. They'll return any second now. All right, Lieutenant, move it.
Yes, sir, ma'am.
Do you think I could get down now? You can admire me later.
Oh, yeah, sure. There you go.
Looks like our group leader gets a little weak in the knees around Commander Hayes.
I noticed. Lieutenant Hunter, our lasers are overheating.
All right, you and Ben change places. See if that'll help.
I just hope this works and that we can get out of here alive.
Rick Hunter, Lisa Hayes, and Ben Dixon are captured and brought before the supreme leader of the Zentradi civilization. Helpless prisoners, they witness the awesome power and destructive capability of their alien adversaries. Be with us for First Contact, the next thrilling episode of Robotech.